Hi everyone, happy to be back doing more reactions, and thank you to those who commented and subscribed and liked to my first video, which was a reaction to Home Pentatonix. That was a pleasure, of course, to react to Pentatonix. As I mentioned in my other video, I'm a pentaholic. I love them a lot, but I'm trying to branch out. And one of the artists that I've been interested in for a while, but I've been holding off watching any of his stuff, is Dimash. So this guy looks to be just incredible. So I looked over all of the details about him to kind of learn more about him, and it just sounds phenomenal. It sounds like he's got like a 6-octave range, and he's sung in like 12 different languages, and he's fluent in he plays 7 different instruments. And he's just amazing. So excited to see him in action here and react. I'm going to be reacting to his SOS D'une Terrien en Détresse. I probably didn't pronounce that right, but I'm not fluent in multiple languages. I have sung in 6 languages, but it's common actually when you're classically trained to sing in different languages. So it's a lot of fun. My favorite, if you're curious, as far as foreign language to sing in, is Italian. I love singing in Italian. Anyway, so without further ado, I'm going to dive right in. Like I said, I'm really excited, and let's see what he's got. Just turn up a little bit here. Wow. His voice is high. Wow. Wow. He's covering a lot of ground. Nice breath control. Nice flowing vibrato on that. So one thing that is super impressive, other than the fact that his range is crazy, and he probably hasn't even tapped into it yet, is how he flows in between his registers. So I'm sure you've heard, like, when the vocal coaches and, when they do their reactions and so forth, they talk about singers and how they have different registers. They'll talk about head voice and chest voice. And one register that I read he has, which is called the whistle register, and that's where you're folding the vocal cords super tight to create kind of a whistle, high-pitched sound. And Mariah Carey actually used this back in the day when she used to sing a lot of her stuff. And I used to love to listen to her singing the whistle register. But that's how he's able to cover so much ground. But the part that's impressive, especially at his age, is the fact that his transitions between his different registers is seamless. And that's crazy. Wow. Let's get back to it here. He's low and low again. Very expressive. Just looks so effortless. Oh, wow. That was off the charts. Very expressive, he's phrasing it really well. No, very rich tone. Wow. Wow. Man. It's crazy. That's just amazing.
Thank you very much. 谢谢. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's using the Mandarin. He's studying Mandarin and English. That's two of the languages he's studying right now. Wow. So, yeah, where do I begin? That's just crazy. I can see why all the comments, because you see all the comments, that best voice in the world, just, how they go on, and I can see why they were saying that. I mean, it's just unheard of what he can do. And I'm always just amazed when a vocalist has a crazy range, right? I mean, if you've heard, a lot of you out there are home fried, so you've heard Tim Faust. He's got close to a 5-octave range. And he kind of covers the lower end of the spectrum, right? So he can go like almost off the piano on the low side. In fact, he might even be able to go off it. I think the lowest note I've heard him sing is like a flat 0 or something like that. C sharp, or not G sharp. But I believe that Dimash's range is from like F2, which is kind of that bass note, that ba, ba, kind of down there. And then his upper range is what's crazy. So he goes up to D8, I think, is what I saw. So if you open up a piano, so I have an app on my phone actually where you can go in there and kind of play different notes from the part of the piano, and you have to scroll to go to the different parts of the piano, right? To go from your C1 all the way up to D7 or whatever. In his case, D8 is actually off the piano. So I think C8 I think is the final note on the piano. So he's on the upper end. But yeah, anyway, yeah, he's amazing. What do you say after that? I mean, and I think what was surprising to me too was the fact that, I mean, he's a pretty young guy. He makes me feel old actually, because I think he was born the year that I got married, in '94. But he's already just really worked on his gift a lot. You can tell, like I said, with the transition, that's stuff that he's definitely, I'm sure, worked on. Some of that's natural, but you also have to really work on that to understand how the voice feels as you work through the registers. But also just the expressiveness, the phrasing, knowing when to kind of build your dynamics and kind of applying that, the feeling of the song as you sing. Those are things you learn as a performer and over time and experience and really working at it. So he's got it all in spades. I'm excited to hear more of his stuff, because that's phenomenal. Wow. So yeah, if you have other songs that you've heard from Dimash, it's probably Dimash. Please, recommend those in the comments. And please also support the channel, subscribe, like. I also have links down below in my description if you're interested in hearing some of my singing stuff or my author stuff. I'm an author as well on the side. I write middle grade fantasy. But if you're interested in any of that, there's links down below. But again, I appreciate your support. Again, I'm new to this, so hopefully this comes through and the recording went through well. I tried to pause it less, and I think last time I kind of wanted to apologize a little bit because I think I was a little paranoid about the whole copyright infringement thing, but so I tried to pause it less with this one and just really sit and enjoy it and not worry about that type of stuff. So hopefully you noticed that, and also the mixing of the volume with the microphone and the music. I think last time the music was a little bit too loud. So anyway, thank you very much, and hope you're all staying safe and healthy and having a good time with your family. Hope you have a good weekend, and thanks again for your support.